Good morning, students. Today you will know how to write a letter. Now let me introduce you the art of writing a letter. Letter writing is an important channel of communication between people who are geographically distant from one another. In earlier times, when the telephone and email were not available, the only means of communication between people was through letters. Letter writing is a skill that has to be developed. In general, there are two types of letters: formal, that are written to convey official business, and information, and informal, which are personal letters to communicate with friends and family. Formal letters are sent out when we need to write to various public bodies or agencies for our requirements in civic life. For example, we might have to ask for a certificate or to inform a change in our address. A letter is usually one in a series of exchanges between two people or parties. Now, elements of letters. Sender's address. Sender's address is the mailing address of the sender. It is an essential part of both formal and informal letters. It is also known as the return address, as it acts as a backup address in case the letter gets damaged or unaccepted. Receiver's address. Receiver's address is the corresponding address of the person to whom the letter is being sent. It is placed after the date in formal letters. Since personal letters are sent to the acquaintances or known people, receiver's address is only mentioned on the envelope carrying the letter. Now, subject. A subject determines the purpose of writing in the brief. It helps the recipient to deal successfully with the aim of your letter. It is preceded with the word subject and is placed directly after the receiver's address. It is part of formal business letters, which are written earlier either in reference to an earlier correspondence or to someone with whom the sender is usually in contact. You must have written a subject at least once while applying for leave concession, filing a complaint, executive a deal, etc. It should clear, concise, not more than 10 words. Salutation. The salutation is a customary greeting to the recipient of the letter. It varies depending upon the intimacy relationship between the sender and the receiver. It usually begins with the word dear, followed by the title Mrs., Mr., dear, doctor, if no, and the first name of the person. In case the gender and name of the recipient is not known, you must address the person as dear sir, dear ma'am, since the situation is professional in formal letters. The salutation used in personal or informal letters is friendly. You may greet the receiver as dear, dearest, followed by their first name or nickname. It is advisable to greet your elders with respect, such as dear grandma, dear grandfather, etc., and not use their names. Now, let us know about the body of the letter. The body is the most important element of the letter. It is said to be the destination of journey as it lays the reason behind your writing. It includes the message the sender wants to convey. While the body of a personal letter can be long and detailed, containing as many feelings, experiences, advices, news, etc. on a personal front, built-in formal letter, it is best to use short, clear, logical paragraphs to state your subject. There can be three subparts of the body of a formal letter, or letter drafting as follow. An introductory paragraph stating the main point. Middle paragraph justifying the importance, need of writing with supporting points, and concluding paragraph restating the purpose and requesting for some action. The paragraphs of the body must be indented depending upon the style chosen. Be sure to skip a line between the salutation and introductory paragraph, and also between the concluding paragraph and closure. Margins must be left on all four sides of the letter. It creates attractive appearance of the letter. Now, concluding line. It comes at the end of the body of the letter. Always begin as a new paragraph. It is determined by the writer's relation with the addressee. For friends, with best regards, with best wishes. For parents and elders, with love and respect, with respect and affectionate regards. For younger relatives, with love, best wishes, with best wishes. For official letters, thanking you, with best regards. Now, complimentary closure. It is a polite way to end your letter with respect. The traditional rule of etiquette in Britain in that a formal letter starting with dear, sir, madam must end with yours respectfully, while a letter starting with sir, madam must end with yours sincerely. In formal or personal letters, you may close the letter with yours lovingly, yours truly, yours affectionately, so on, and depending upon your relation with. At last, signature. It is the last part of the letter where the sender signs off with his or her first and last name. The signature line may also include a second line in formal letters for the title or post of the sender, if appropriate.